G'day humanoid life forms, Chewie here, bringing you a video about how I got my name Chewie. When people first get to know me and they find out that my nickname is Chewie, they straight away assume that my name came from Chewbacca of Star Wars infamy. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4"-ish, 110 kilograms. Not sure what that is in stone, but it's a lot, or pounds, or whatever you want to call it. In fact, I was born in 1973, and Star Wars came out in around about 1979, I believe. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll put the date somewhere up above. And I started playing soccer when I was 4, being a tall young lad. I've got a younger sister who was born 2.5 years after me. So when she was learning how to speak, the basic model of my name came from my father. My father being a Dutch immigrant of the early 1960s. Still had a very thick Dutch accent, having spent his 21st birthday on the boat on the way to Australia. Now the Dutch can't pronounce TH, so my own name, which is really Matthew, was not a word that my father could say, and the Dutch accent meant that I was Matthew. My little sister, learning how to speak as a toddler, babbling on, would call me choo-choo. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo this, choo-choo that, choo-choo everything. And I decided for myself when I went to soccer training as a 4-year-old to tell all of my soccer friends. Mind you, I hadn't started school yet at this time, so all of these guys were a year older than me. I decided when I went to soccer training that I would call myself Chewie, and I announced to all of my soccer buddies, my name's Chewie, call me Chewie. And it stuck like, well, like Chewie. So much so that my parents even called me Chewie. School teachers used to call me Chewie, well, the cool ones anyway. Everyone who knew me well, everyone who knows me well, calls me Chewie. So that was 1978 when I was named. It might have even been 1977, I'm not even sure. Which was pre-Star Wars. Had no idea about Star Wars. It just so happens that being taunted at school, kids would call me Chewbacca, and I took great offense to it. Being one of the taller physical kids, and a bit of a mongrel, might I add, I was quite swift in delivering a little dead arm or a dead leg to those antagonistic people. My brothers, 3 older brothers, would call me everything under the sun, every derivative they could think of Chewie, like Chewie Pooey, Chubby, Chubby Doll, Poochie, Oh, I hated being called Poochie. So you might be thinking, well, where does HaChewie come from then? When I joined up on Xbox Live for the first time, almost 10 years ago now, Chewie was taken. And I thought of one of those insults that my brother had so aptly called me lots and lots of times. HaChewie, like a sneeze. So I just tried it, and it was accepted. Therefore, that became my online handle, so to speak. HaChewie. So I do prefer to be called Chewie. HaChewie's fine. And that is the story of my name. Little question for all of you people watching this video. Do you have a nickname? How did you get your Xbox name, PlayStation name, YouTube name, nickname? Tell me your story. Let me know. Response video would be great from anyone who makes videos and puts them on YouTube. Way Pride, you're one that I'd like to wonder where you got your name from. Moto G Spot, well, that one's pretty obvious, isn't it? You like to tickle everyone's fancy, don't you? Ian Landsman, how was it that you pronounced it, mate? I remember you saying it in a video that you pronounce it differently because of some people in your neighbourhood. Well, that's a fun corner. Look ahead, power out. Okay, that's all. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is Chewie signing off. As always, until next time, be good to each other, people. Chewie out. Peace.